What's your connection to racing, man?
My grandfather. Watched him do some great things out there. And it was always special. Every time he win, and me and my little cousin got to take a picture down at Evangeline, Darlington, Delta. Everybody's jockeys, my grandmother was a jockey agent, and it just passed down to me. I always hung around my grandfather when I was younger, and he would just teach me this, teach me that, taught me the basics, and just everything just came into play, and everything just built up until today.
Right. Who was a mentor for you early on?
Um, well, growing up, I was in Louisiana. My dad was upstate riding, my uncle was upstate riding, and my grandfather was who I was always around and who always taught me everything. So it's like seeing him going out there, it was always fun to me and my little cousin. He would take us in the jocks room, he would bring us on the backside early in the morning. I mean, he would tell us, hey, if you're not up 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm leaving y'all. And look, we was up, our teeth was brushed, we was dressed, waiting on the couch. And it's just like, that was just everything to us.
How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
It's good to see young people chasing their dreams, man, in a real way.
Man, I strive for the best, for myself and on the behalf of my family and the younger ones that look up to me. So I try to be the best me and a better me each and every day.
Right. Who's the greatest jockey you ever seen ride a horse, man, for you?
Well, so far, the greatest jockey that I've seen, I mean, I'm really young, but as far as me doing research and stuff like that, I won't say he's the greatest jockey ever in life, but one of the greatest to me so far is Ramon Dominguez, and I watched him on YouTube, ride some really good horses.
Why Ramon?
Uh, it's a lot of reasons, man. I just watched this guy do some things that I don't see other people do, and it's just like I can see how from the start of a race to the time that they pass the wire, and me watching his videos, how this guy's a really good thinker. He's a really good thinker out there.
You ever met him?
I have.
Yeah, I said. And
I've met him personally. Ramon is a really great guy, and he's always someone good to talk to. Every time he comes around me, he always gives me the best advice. Tell me keep my head up and keep pushing and stay strong.
Right.
Two, I say my uncle Kendrick. I love watching him ride out here. I love watching him work hard. He's a great guy. He's a good mentor for me. He always keep my head straight. And anytime I'm going wrong or anytime I feel down and need somebody to pick me up, he's always there for me. That's my dog.
Right.
And my dad, that's my number 3 on my list. Oh man, I watched my dad do some great things on top of a horse. He passed so much down to me. It's just unbelievable, man. My dad gave me something that money could never pay for, man. A lot of knowledge, not only on top of horses, but in life, man. That's my top 3.
And the name of the program is The Real Players Inside the Backstretch, right? How important is the men and women that do this job every single day?
Oh man, it's very important. I'm not a jockey, but I'm here helping Mr. Mike Maker out. I love waking up and getting on these horses every day. I go out there and do my best with them, just as well as the grooms that's out here working hard, keeping the horse legs right, keeping their body right, making sure they're straight. The hot walkers taking their time to walk these horses after every horse come off the track. Everybody that help out during the races, everything plays a part up until the races, and we trying to win. That's it.
Yeah. And what's your aspirations in the business? Where you see yourself in 5 years?
I know everything is a process, and I know everything takes a lot of hard work. In 5 years, I can see myself being a jockey.
It's hard to leave where you're from sometime
Right.
and chase your dreams. Like, what advice would you give some of these young guys?
Man, if I can give any young kid any advice, especially growing up where I'm coming from, where it's really hard, man, I would tell them, man, be a leader. Always go with your mind and always go with your heart. No matter what's around you or what's happening around you, always be yourself. Always work hard. Always stay strong, physically and mentally. Just stay prayed up, keep God first, and work hard. That's all, man.